Are you sure your daily bathing routine isn't harming your health? After the age of 60, our bodies begin to change. Blood circulation slows down. Blood pressure becomes more sensitive. Skin becomes thinner and more fragile. And that's exactly when our usual bathing habits can quietly turn into daily mistakes that strain the heart, weaken the immune system, and even shorten your lifespan. Yes, it may sound surprising, but certain bathroom habits that were fine in your 30s can become dangerous in later life. What used to work, now might harm. In this video, I'll show you 5 of the most common bathing mistakes people over 60 make every single day. And most importantly, you'll learn how to easily fix each one. So your bath or shower becomes a source of strength, not a silent risk. Pay special attention to the 5th mistake, because it's directly linked to accelerated brain aging and declining cognitive function. And almost no one realizes this connection. Stay with me until the end. Because it's often the small things we overlook that determine whether we live longer, calmer, and with hot water, but without harm. Mistake number 1, taking a hot shower or bath immediately after waking up. Many people are used to starting their day with a shower. It feels energizing, relaxing, and refreshing. But after age 60, a morning shower may do more harm than good, becoming a stressful shock to the body instead of a benefit. In the early morning hours, your body hasn't yet fully adapted to standing upright. Blood pressure is unstable. Blood viscosity is at its highest, making it harder for the heart to pump. And your blood vessels are still constricted from sleep, making them highly sensitive to any sudden heat. Now imagine this vulnerable system being hit by a stream of hot water. The body has no time to adjust. The heart is suddenly overloaded. The vessels rapidly dilate, and at that moment, the risk of low blood pressure, dizziness, fainting, or even stroke increases dramatically. This is one of the hidden reasons why older adults sometimes fall in the bathroom without any obvious cause. In truth, their body simply couldn't handle the sudden change in temperature and pressure. What should you do instead? Give your body time. Don't rush into the shower right after waking up. Allow 30 to 40 minutes for your system to get into rhythm, walk around a bit, drink some water, do a few gentle stretches. If you really need a morning refresh, choose warm, not hot water. The optimal temperature is no higher than 37 to 38 degrees Celsius, 98 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The best time for a full shower or bath is in the afternoon or evening, when the body is warmed up, the blood vessels are open, and the nervous system is less sensitive to sudden changes. It may seem like a small detail, easy to overlook. But health and longevity are built on small details. Next, we'll talk about the 2nd mistake, made by nearly everyone, even those who try to take good care of themselves. It involves body cleansers that quietly harm your skin, hormone balance, and even your liver, and chances are, you've been making this mistake for years. Mistake number 2, frequent use of harsh soaps and shower gels. We often think that after a shower, our skin should feel squeaky clean. But in reality, when skin loses its natural protective oils, it doesn't become cleaner, it becomes more vulnerable. And that's exactly what happens when you use strong soap, scented shower gels, or antibacterial products daily. This becomes especially risky after the age of 60. Why? The skin becomes thinner and less capable of self-repair. It loses the ability to retain moisture, especially in heated indoor environments. Many shower gels contain sulfates, synthetic fragrances, and alcohols that strip away not only dirt but also the lipid layer, the natural film that protects against bacteria, fungi, and inflammation. Even worse, these chemicals can penetrate through the skin into the bloodstream, placing extra strain on the liver, which is already functioning less efficiently after 60. What signs might you notice? Tightness or dryness after showering. Peeling or microcracks. Constant need for creams or lotions. Itchiness without visible rashes. Appearance of pigmentation spots as a response to irritation. All of these are signs that your skin's natural defense barrier is breaking down. And if this continues for years, your immune system weakens, and the risk of skin infections, eczema, and even hormonal imbalances increases. What can you do instead? Choose gentle, natural soaps or products with a neutral pH. Don't soap your entire body every day, just wash essential areas, underarms, groin, feet, and hands. The rest of your body can simply be rinsed with water. After showering, apply light moisturizers like olive oil, flaxseed oil, or natural baby oil to help restore the protective barrier. Cleanliness isn't about foaming everything into submission. It's about smart care, preserving the skin's own ability to protect you. Mistake number 3, stepping out of the bathroom into a cool room without preparation. After a bath or shower, the body is warmed up, pores are open, and blood circulation is activated. It's a state of complete openness and sensitivity. And at that very moment, stepping into a cooler room, not even cold, just a temperature difference, becomes a shock to your blood vessels, heart, and immune system. This is especially dangerous after age 60, when blood vessels are less elastic. The body's response to temperature changes slows down. Thermoregulation is weakened. And the heart may struggle to handle sudden shifts in blood flow. What can this lead to? Vasospasm, causing headaches or even a spike in blood pressure. Weakened immunity, the cold shock switches off the body's defenses, making you more prone to colds, bronchitis, or flare-ups of chronic inflammation. Nighttime leg cramps, especially if you shower before bed. And in some cases, even fainting, due to a sudden drop in blood pressure or lack of oxygen supply. And the most important thing? These effects may not appear right away, symptoms can occur hours later, when you no longer associate them with simply stepping into a hallway without a robe. What can you do instead? Always warm up the bathroom or dressing area before showering, especially in autumn and winter. Keep a warm towel or robe nearby and put it on while still in the bathroom. If you're using air conditioning or ventilating, don't walk into a draft right after bathing. And most importantly, slow down. After bathing, your body needs time to adjust and stabilize its internal temperature. One moment of carelessness, and your body may experience a shock that lingers for days. Mistake number 4, rubbing the skin too vigorously with a towel after bathing. Most of us are used to drying off vigorously after a shower. A habit formed in youth, the more energetic the rubbing, the cleaner you feel, the faster you dry off, the warmer you become. But after 60, this habit can cause real damage to your skin. Why? With age, the skin loses natural moisture and oils, becomes thinner, more sensitive, and prone to microcracks. Rubbing aggressively destroys the protective outer layer, which is essential for hydration, defense against bacteria, and maintaining a healthy microbiome. After bathing, when pores are open, any mechanical irritation causes microscopic damage, which can allow infections, fungi, or even dust to enter. Frequent and aggressive drying can also cause peeling, lead to redness and itching, and worsen hyperpigmentation, especially in delicate areas like the neck, chest, and abdomen. Another key point. After age 60, the skin's ability to regenerate slows down significantly. That means every excessive rub becomes a lasting blow to the skin, and the skin remembers. What should you do instead? Pat your skin gently with a soft towel, don't rub. Use natural materials, like cotton or linen towels with soft, non-abrasive fibers. Ideally, let your skin air dry naturally for a few minutes in a warm room. Then apply a light natural oil or moisturizer while the skin is still slightly damp. This helps lock in moisture. Your skin is not armor. It's a wise, living shield that protects you your whole life. And it doesn't need force, it needs gentleness. Mistake number 5, going to bed immediately after a shower or bath without reactivating the body. Imagine this, you've just taken a warm bath. Your body is relaxed, your eyes are heavy, your heart is beating more slowly. It seems like the perfect moment to drift off to sleep. But after the age of 60, doing this can decrease brain activity, reduce nighttime blood circulation, and slow down your nervous system in ways that may be harmful over time. Why? Warm water lowers blood pressure and relaxes not only your muscles, but also the blood vessels in your brain. If you go straight to bed afterward, oxygen flow to the brain decreases. In the long term, this is linked to a decline in cognitive function, memory, attention, and concentration. Your body also enters a state of stagnation, where digestion, lymphatic flow, and cellular regeneration slow down. What can this lead to? Poor sleep quality, you fall asleep, but don't feel rested. Morning sluggishness and mental fog. Over time, a noticeable decline in mental clarity, increased anxiety, and emotional exhaustion. In some cases, it can even burden the heart, which should work steadily at night, not under the strain of a sudden drop in tone. What should you do instead? After bathing, don't rush to bed. Do a few gentle movements or stretches, walk around your home, sip warm lemon water or herbal tea like lemon balm. Turn on soft music, meditate for a few minutes, or just sit in silence. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of light activity after a bath sends your body the message. I'm not collapsing into sleep, I'm easing into the night. I'm not shutting down, I'm setting a new rhythm. 5 simple habits, 5 subtle mistakes. And each one, if repeated daily, silently accelerates fatigue, aging, and weakens your body's natural defenses. But if you've listened this far, you now have the knowledge that can help extend your life. Because a shower or bath isn't just about hygiene. It's a ritual. An energy, that either gives or takes away. The choice is always yours. Write in the comments. Which of these mistakes have you made before, and what will you change starting today? And to make sure you don't miss future episodes on health and longevity, subscribe to the channel. Here, we're not just learning how to live. We're learning how to live wisely. Take care of yourself. Your body is a temple. And the water that touches it each day should be a blessing, not a burden.